Hi everyone, my name is Mishal Ruparel, and I'm really looking forward to presenting what Banking Circle is doing in supporting sellers in Asia looking to sell goods and services on Amazon in the UK, Europe, and the US. Now, all of us are shopping loads at the moment. I can tell from some of the deliveries I'm getting on a daily basis. There seems to be a mountain of Amazon boxes that's arriving. And the reality is that we love shopping. During the last 3-4 months, there's been a 60% increase in people shopping on websites and marketplaces like Amazon. So there's a real growth in this space. A lot of it is triggered by the fact that many of us are currently working from home. Now, many of these sellers are based in Asia, in China, and they're selling the goods and services on marketplaces like Amazon, for example. And these guys, they need local accounts. Otherwise it becomes quite expensive for funds to be sent cross-border. And in many cases, the marketplace will require the seller to have a local account in the UK, in Europe, in the US. And that's very much where we come in, where Banking Circle comes in. Now, a lot of these sellers, they're being managed by a PSP. So the PSP will take care of a lot of the fund flows that's happening between these jurisdictions, and Banking Circle provides the infrastructure to these PSPs. In this case, we are able to issue virtual accounts. So each of these sellers will have a dedicated local account for them to receive funds locally from the marketplace. And that's where we come in. We are the infrastructure to these PSPs, enabling these sellers in Asia to have local accounts in the UK, Eurozone, and in dollars as well. And I'll talk a bit more about what we're doing specifically in this space. But I don't know if you're all familiar who we are. So we are Banking Circle. We've been around for a number of years. We started life under Saxo Bank, previously known as Saxo Payments. We were acquired by EQT, one of the largest Scandinavian funds, and we became a bank about a year ago. Along the past few years, we won many awards, primarily geared towards the fact that we underpin many fintechs and banks across Europe, and that's really where we play, and that's the space that we focus on. Banking Circle provides banking services to payment businesses and banks, and that's the space that we operate in. So our clients are predominantly regulated businesses like PSPs, merchant acquirers, that need settlement accounts, safeguarded accounts to receive funds from the schemes and make payments to merchants, challenger banks that need an account infrastructure to help build out business accounts or e-wallets, marketplaces that we've just spoken about, banks that want to provide local clearing to their underlying corporates, and issuers that need, for example, dedicated accounts for their program managers. We provide banking services to primarily this segment of clients within the fintech and the banking industry. Our solutions are very straightforward. So we provide payments, and we can do that in many different currencies. And our intention with payments is to always make sure those payments reach the end beneficiary as quickly as possible, and as cost effective as possible as well. So we try and access the local clearing system as and where we can. Foreign exchange, many of our clients will utilize us for FX because we can provide competitive foreign exchange rates, and they can either use our own bank platform or they can use our trading platform if they want to have a more sophisticated offering. Accounts, we can issue accounts in multiple currencies, both physical and virtual accounts. And because we're a bank, our accounts are obviously safeguarded accounts. And lending, many of our clients want to offer lending as a new service to their underlying corporates. We can provide that service. We provide the full end-to-end from capital to the front-end user experience. Or we can also look at instant settlement, where clients want to receive funds instantly as opposed to having to wait 2, 3, or 4 days from their acquirer. So we also offer a multitude of additional services that our clients can in turn provide to their underlying merchants, which can provide an additional revenue stream. So just to recap on the purpose of today's presentation, we are focusing on the account segment, the virtual accounts, and the target market obviously are the PSPs that's servicing these sellers in Asia. A little bit about how we do it. Well, it's pretty straightforward. We issue the virtual accounts. They will normally be issued in bulk, and then the PSP can allocate each account to a dedicated seller in China. So anywhere in Asia. So when that seller provides the account details to Amazon, they will have a dedicated account to receive funds into that account, and then those funds can then be repatriated back to their house account through the PSP. These are real accounts, so these are not account referencing numbers, which can be quite common in the industry. These are dedicated IBAN numbers. They're dedicated routing numbers. These are accounts that have full access into the local clearing system. So whether it's FPS, BACS, SEPA, ACH, these accounts have full access to the local clearing system. And as I said, they're dedicated IBANs, dedicated account numbers, not referencing numbers. And this, well, I think it's pretty evident. Aside from the fact that they're dedicated accounts, they're very simple to execute. They're very good from a reconciliation perspective as well, because they're not a single pooled account, but dedicated accounts. And these accounts can be used in multiple user cases. So we've talked about specific examples around Amazon Flow, but they can be used for other marketplaces as well. And we continue to expand different user cases using the infrastructure that we have with these accounts. It's not just helping facilitate marketplace flow. When we look at these businesses out in Asia, these corporates, they also want a mechanism to pay out locally to their suppliers, or to collect funds relating to invoices, for example. And this is again something that the Banking Circle has built. These are dedicated accounts that are assigned to these businesses, and they can use these accounts for exactly that purpose. And what's unique about this solution is that we have managed to enhance the referencing in the payment fields. So it's pretty clear as well. It's absolutely clear who exactly is the sender of those payments. It helps with reconciliation, and it also helps with the transparency and integrity of those payments as well. And again, all of this is built around the virtual accounts that Banking Circle is able to issue. So in summary, Banking Circle provides banking infrastructure services to payment businesses and banks. Our solutions are focused on payments, accounts, foreign exchange, and lending. The key launch for us is to enhance the solution for marketplace sellers. So we have added dollars as an additional currency, which will now enable these Amazon sellers to sell on Amazon US. And we've also launched a solution to provide businesses in Asia to collect and pay locally in 24 different currencies. Thank you very much.